Right, hey YouTube. Yeah. Saturday workout ain't gonna happen. Uh, I am going to rest today, and I'm going to try to get a workout in tomorrow morning. I'm going to get try to get my Saturday workout in on Sunday. I have no, this job just friggin' kills you, and it's really a fucking frustrating. It is fucking frustrating that my life is given to that shit. I went downstairs. Okay, I took my energy shit. I got my equipment on. Nothing. I mean, it gave me a little bit, but I'm like, that's how I feel. And I went downstairs and I set up the safety squat and I got under it and I'm doing a 65-pound bar and I see spots in front of my friggin' eyes. And I thought, okay, I'll do a few reps and then I'll rack it and I'll go upstairs and take a little break and come down and do another spots in front of my eyes. And I'm like, this is fucked up. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to put 50 pounds on. That's 115. And I'm going to take another break and come back. Spots in front of my fucking eyes. 135 pounds. Same thing. No desire to do anything. I mean, holy shit. Uh, the 10-hour days, man, are just fucking, they kill you. Yeah, you see the guys my age walking around in there. I mean, except for the one guy, he's a mental fucking fruitcake. And mental people, they got that retard energy. I mean, so what I want to do is take a break today, and I normally don't go heavy or lift weights on a Sunday because that fucks me, especially a Saturday workout. But that's what I'm going to try to do tomorrow. I'm going to take a fucking break today, rest up, and try to hit it tomorrow. Because I got a plan. I want to go up to a heavy triple on the safety squat, and I want to put the 228.8 pounds on and put two mats down. Okay, just do a deficit and do at least two sets of three with that. Well, today ain't going to be the day to do that. I want to do I want to go up to my next weight in the Viking press, but I want to do two sets of whatever I can get, and then I want to set up for the military press because I want to see how that will work on a Saturday. Because I was thinking of maybe doing the Viking press in the middle of the week, and if I'm warmed up better on a Saturday after all the other stuff, and the military press works better, moving my military press to Saturday because I'm just trying to find ways of doing that. But like I said, with the work it's never going to end. It's never going to end. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't. This is what they see, and it ain't worth anything. That's the thing. And if I told the owner the money ain't worth anything, it doesn't matter. You don't have any, I don't have any. You're just as poor as me, and I'm working for you. That's what you want? Uh, the news told me. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, yeah. I thought I'm gonna drink a cup of coffee. That's that. I tell you, I might as well have just filled this fucking thing with water. But yeah, I'm gonna rest up today, and I'm gonna get groceries, and I think what I'm gonna do, okay, like Ray, you said about carbs. I think my supper is gonna be I'm going to add like a carb to it. Okay. I'm not drinking chocolate milk the whole week like I did. Like I said, I am trying to lose some weight, which ain't going to be good, but I don't like this. Okay? The winter it's good when you get kind of fat because it's warm. But now that we're getting into the hard, I got to bust my ass doing yard work along with the other shit. I'm going to try to lose some weight. So, I mean, that I'm not out there all huffing and puffing and lying on the ground with a heart attack. But yeah, I'm probably going to eat something and go back to bed, but I don't want to do that. It's like I said, life is, you know, and when you talk about shit like this, when you talk about wage slavery and how it's bullshit, you always got people who are so conditioned to believe that this is the way that it because we've been doing this now for how long? Okay. I think I don't know if I talked about the Enclosure Act of 1773 that was over in England where they enclosed public land in order to shut the people down. The people had the ability to go on and forage and get wood and graze their cattle, and maybe they could plant crops, and they were able to be independent. Then they enclosed it and made it private land, and now you became a criminal if you went on there. So you had to go into town and you had to go to the factories and work. Slavery has been expanded to all of us that are down here. And that's what we are. We're slaves. I, because of the situation, I told them at work, I said, I'm not working weekends. I am not working weekends. I'm not working on a Saturday. I'm not going in there for 6 fucking hours and getting home at quarter after 12 in the afternoon. And then I got my other work to do. Plus, now I got work down there with my mom. I said, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to wear myself thin, and I'm not going to wear myself out. And I guarantee you, it bothers them. They don't like that. They don't say anything, but it does bother them because people are some of the most fucking retarded asswipes. I tell you, that's one of the things. Apathy. We are very apathetic because we've been dumbed down, we've been cucked, we've been weakened. We just go along with it. It's like this guy on X. He said, he said, wouldn't it be great if millions of Americans would have guns and shit like that? Maybe we could try to solve this problem. But he said, yeah, most people cuck and suck the cops' ass, and they suck the military's ass, and those are the people that are going to enforce the rules, okay, that we're under. He said, wouldn't it be great if we weren't like that? It's like, that would be great. You know? It wouldn't be, believe me. And I'm not saying this because it would be easy. Oh, it would be a meat grinder too. That I tell you what, I would not survive. I know I wouldn't. I'd walk out the front door and probably get dropped. you know, and maybe lie there with my leg over there and some fingers off. Yeah, but people need to start really getting tired of not having any freedom and life, and they got to start realizing that any day you have off, any time you have off, is given to you by your master. Yeah. Because even though we're in a situation where we're pretty much slaves, they still can't make us stay there at their company. They would if they could. You're not leaving anymore. We got we have these bunk houses out there, and you're gonna you're gonna live in the bunkhouse. We'll get pizza for you. Don't worry. We'll get pizza for you. What about a raise? Fuck you. I said we're going to get pizza. Okay. Could we have soda? You're going to get water. Okay. And you're going to like it. It's like, okay. All right. Dystopian, uh, bullshit. But yeah, I tell you, when I'm tired, I am just cranky. I really am. I'm just irritable. And I got to figure out a way out of this at my age so I can have a little bit of freedom. So I can go down there because I have noticed the views are down. Uh, so I look at this. If I get down to maybe 5 people they understand and they're like watching my videos, that's fine. The rest of you who don't get it can go fuck off. All right? Because at 58 and with the workload I have, I'm going to try to take the rest I need to get what I can get because I have found out that taking breaks, I can come back stronger. So I got to figure that out. Okay. I'm not, I have searched for how to work out at my age with, a hard job. And I don't think any of those guys really have a hard job. Because some of the shit that they're talking about, I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, what do you do for a living? Well, I sit in an office. Okay, and yeah, okay, okay. I work for a living. Yep, I'm working for a living. Oh, okay. Now I get to push a paper around on the desk. Yeah, why don't you get your ass out there and grind? I'll chain you fast to the machine, and guess what? All day long. You're gonna sleep there for the half hour I give you. All right, bang, bang, bang. Time to get the fuck up. You got work to do. I don't give a damn if you're sleepy. All right. Yeah. So that's I guess that's my rant, Bulldog. This is my rant. It's just fucking irritating. It is. It's irritating that people are so brainwashed and conditioned to, even though they hate it, they won't rise up because, and I get it. I get it. It ain't that I don't get it. I'm tired too. When I come home, I don't feel like doing anything, man. You just don't. And then I think of people who go on vacations. My vacations are spent working. I don't, it's like I don't have time to go anywhere. And where the fuck would I go? Then I'd be around people that would just be annoying me. You know, we all rush there to get there, and then we'll rush home, and then we're all really tired, and we're going back to work tired, going, "Well, I thought it would be rest." No, it ain't rest. And nothing is intended to give you rest, pal. Everything is just, and people there are people that will just fit as much shit in as possible. It's like, I got life now. No, you don't. You you went fucking batshit crazy. That's what you did. Oh man. Good news though. I got my truck inspected. All right. And it only cost $135. Now, some people go, well, that's kind of a lot. No, oh, not, no, fuck no. Most of my inspections were like 500 minimum and above to over $1,000, over $2,000. Yeah, with those other trucks I had. This truck, I didn't know, man. I didn't know, and I took it in, and they had to replace a wiring to my license plate lights because apparently there was no wiring there at all. It was gone. So, um, so yeah, $135. I was like, holy shit. It's like, okay, man, that's good because yeah, wow, you know, these, you know, the sunlight, it'll come out just a little bit, and you're like going, oh, it's really nice and warm, and then the clouds come in again. It's like a guy at work. We were talking. He said, yeah, he said it mostly here. It's frustration. He said it's frustration. He said, and every now and then the sun comes out, but not a lot of times. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it is. It's totally fucking cloudy, dark, the storms, and then all of a sudden the sun comes out. You get a job that is actually kind of easy, you know. And him, God, he's got to run around. He's got to supply the work to seven grinders, and they're trying to get more. He's got to do like two or three other jobs where he's got to run around constantly. And sometimes I'll be done with a job, we'll be done with a job, and he is nowhere because he's out doing something else. I'm on piece rate. The other guys are on machine rate. So they got to keep, now they can log off. Okay, so that's what they'll do. They'll go log off, even if they're going to continue on the job, then they log back on. I don't because I'm on piece rate. So if I got up, now I got to wait 5 minutes. Yeah, I've already had 10 minutes. So boom, there's 10 minutes of my work gone. And I'm like, fucking A, man. But yeah. Uh, what else do I want to talk about? I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I believe there's solutions to every problem. Okay, and I don't mean that you're going to solve it completely. I mean there are solutions that will help to maybe lessen the stress and the pain. You're not always going to get out of it, but you're going to be able to have maybe a bit of an easier time. So I don't know. But yeah, I am going to try to come back tomorrow. And I want to get the whole workout in because I'm kind of looking forward to that. I love the Saturday workouts. And I like doing it on a Saturday because I can rest them 2 days. But I thought, well, I got 3 days this week. I've got to deal with pain, and if I got to do it on a Sunday, then I'm gonna have to do it maybe on the other workout on a Tuesday. I have off Thursday, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll go better than what I'm thinking. But yeah, I've got um, having that fucking spots in front of your eyes with everything. It's you know. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna shut this down, and I'm going to say this. I will see you tomorrow. If it's still kind of the same way, I am going to try to get maybe go up to like say a heavy triple in the squat and a heavy triple in the deficit deadlift because I did want to do the 328.8 pound off them two mats for two sets of three. I did that on the ground without the mats. But yeah, like I said, I have big ideas, man. And it's like, trying to figure out, but, that's it. Okay. I'm starting to feel that, the shoulders want to just come down like this. It's like, the fuck, man. You know. But anyway, that's all I got right now, and I will see you tomorrow.